Hey guys, welcome back to another fly tying tutorial. My name is Max and today we're going to be tying the Chart Baetis. So in the vise we got a fire hole 315 in a size 18. We got a fire hole bead on there in the chartreuse color. The smallest they go, it's the 2 mil. And then I'm going to be using some UTC Ultra Thread 70 in black. Be using some black fluorofiber, some small ultra wire in black, some Loon UV clear fly finish in thick, and some Peacock ice dub black from Hairline. Start some thread wraps just behind my bead. Working down the shank, snip out my thread. Keep making some counterclockwise wraps. Lay that thread down flat. And then I got some fluorofiber already picked out here. I like to use the fluorofiber as a tail. I think it looks super buggy. A little bit easier to tie with than kind of breaking apart feathers sometimes. I can crank out a bunch of them pretty quickly. So once I get a nice little clump, about 15 fibers or so, I just want to have enough so that when I do split them to make my legs or my wing case, that it builds up enough bulk there and it doesn't look like sparse or crowd the eye or the bead too much when I'm tying it off. So grab a nice little clump there, make a couple loose wraps. Make sure I keep that fluorofiber on top and work my way down the shank a little bit further. Make another wrap or two going down the shank, and then I'm going to lift those fibers up and I'm going to go underneath them just to kind of prop some of those fibers up a little bit more. And then I'll make a couple quick wraps going up and get a piece of my small black wire, tie in my wire, some tight wraps down where I started from the bottom right down to those my tail. Then I'll work back up a little bit, building a little bit of a taper with some thread. And make sure you're spinning your thread so you don't get too much bulk. Flatten that thread down. And leave about another bead length or a bead and a half. So take my wire, I'll start ribbing my way up the shank, getting nice even spaces. So I kind of make a couple wraps in front of my fluorofiber here. That's going to be my wing case, and I just make some wraps so I kind of pop it up so that when I do my dubbing noodle, it kind of keeps them out of the way. So from there, take a little bit of that UV Peacock black and just a small dubbing noodle. So once I got that in there, make my legs. I'm just going to fold over my fluorofiber. I'm going to try and keep it kind of wide. Make a loose wrap. Make sure it stays right on top. I can tighten it down a little bit. Like to go 2 wraps, and then I'll take my bodkin and I'll split those fluorofibers in half. So once I've got those split up kind of evenly, all I'm going to do is take them and pull them to the side evenly, hold them back, and then I'll make some wraps building up a collar. I go about 4 wraps. They should be laying down nice on the side. Kind of pull those back out of the way. And then I can whip finish. Nice little collar on there. And snip out my tying thread. Make sure those wings are pulled to the side, or my legs. And then we're going to add in our UV finish. So I find it easier to add the UV on there and kind of make sure these legs are pulled down out of the way when I add it on there. So I'll put kind of a big glob right on the wing case and take some of that out. Clean some of it up with the fingers. Make sure I'm not getting too much on there. I'll take my bodkin, kind of spread it down. Get those fine little spots. Just apply my UV straight on my bodkin, little clump, droplet. Kind of add it where I'm missing where I want it. Torch. And just hit that with some light. Try to eliminate your waste on the fluorofiber and trim out my tail. Trim out some of those loose hairs. Even up my legs a little bit. Then I'm going to add a little bit more UV on there. So this is my Chart Baetis. It's a great little searcher pattern. Anywhere there's any Baetis in the water, you know, this will draw some attention. Great winter fly as well. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. For more fly fishing and outdoor related videos, subscribe to the AvidMax YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.